Inshallah, in today's class, we are going to continue with multiple integrals. In this part, inshallah, we required uh, equations of circles, ellipse, and other also. Let me see here. See here, first one. Suppose if we get like this equation, x square plus y square equals to r square. That means this is the circle with center, origin, and radius r. With center, origin, and radius r. In the same way, if we get equations like this, suppose x square by a square plus y square by b square equals to 1. For example, like this. So this is the ellipse with center, origin, and major axis a, minor axis b. In the same way, suppose we are getting, generally we get two types of parabolas. One is y square equals to 4x. Y degree is 2, x degree is 1. Y degree is 2, x degree is 1. Then we will have the parabola on the right side like this. In the same way, if we get x square equals to 4ay, x degree 2, y degree 1, then we will get the parabola in the upward side. Like examples, y square equals to 4x, x square equals to 4y. Lastly, we see the lines. Suppose y equals to x means the line will go from the mid of this angle making 45 degrees. The line will be like this, going from passing from origin. If the equation is y equals to minus x, the line will go like this. And lastly, if we get other types of equations like this, then we have to change this into intercept form. What is intercept form? X by a plus y by b equals to 1, or we have to change into y equals to equation. Let me see few questions based on this method. You revise this every equations formulas. Okay, let me do questions on this. Now see here, watch carefully. Evaluate over the region, double integration over the region, r means region, e power 2x plus 3y dx dy, region, under the region, over the triangle bounded by, x equals to 0, y equals to 0. From these conditions, we have to take the limits of x and y here. So first, first I'm writing this equation, e power 2x minus plus 3y dx dy. Now for the limits of x and y, we have to understand this one. Always remember, x equals to 0 means y-axis, y equals to 0 means x-axis. X-axis equation is always y equals to 0, and y-axis equation is always x equals to 0. That means we have to take x-axis, y-axis, and this is the line. Suppose you see here x plus y equals to 1. We can write like this, x by 1 plus y by 1. So we say this as intercept form, x by a plus y by b equals to 1. It is of the form x by a plus y by b equals to 1. So x intercept is 1, y intercept is 1. Suppose we are having this value 1, this value 1. So this means this line is passing like this. So this is the line, this is the origin. Okay, we can write like this, 1 comma 0, 0 comma 1. X coordinate 1, y coordinate 0 here. Here x coordinate 0, y coordinate 1. So we have to take these limits. We have to take the area for this. Okay, so let me start. See here how to start. First thing is, let me take x in terms of constant. First we take x in terms of constant. So we can say that x varies from 0 to 1. X varies from 0 to 1. We can take like this, x varies from 0 to 1. Therefore, we can take the x limits as x equals to 0 to x equals to 1. But why we should take in terms of x? In terms of x or in terms of variables? I'll explain. For y, you see, for y, let me take a little like this vertical line or vertical. Okay. So they say that y value will go from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. The y value is changing. We have to think in terms of variables. So here y is 0, so y equals to 0. Watch carefully. Y equals to 0 to the line, y equals to 0 to the line, y equals to 0 to the line. So from this line we have to take y. So how can we take y? Bring this x here. So it will be 1 minus x. So this line can be written as y equals to 1 minus x. So let me take x in terms of constant. So if we take like x in terms of constants, we have to take y in terms of x. in terms of variable. So y varies from y varies from, how we can say, y equals to 0 to y equals to 1 minus x. So this is the lower limit, this is the upper limit. Okay, so how to change this one? First let me take the constants. These are the constants. So first we have to write x equals to 0 to 1. So then we have to take the variable terms, y equals to 0 to y equals to 1 minus x, y equals to 0 to y equals to 1 minus x. So you see here I'm doing one thing. Okay, otherwise you can write like this only, e power 2x plus 3y. First we are integrating with respect to y, so write dy, then dx. Now let me integrate this one. Watch carefully. First we have to integrate this, then we have to substitute the upper limit minus lower limit. After the completion we have to go for the integration of with respect to x. So you write this as it is. Now let me integrate this. We know integration of e power x is e power x, so this will become e power x only, e power 2x plus 3y. But we are integrating with respect to y, no? Then whatever the coefficient with y, we have to divide by that, that is 3. So this limits are 0 to 1 minus x dx. Now we have integrated with respect to y. Integration of e power x is e power x. But we are integrating with respect to y, so y coefficient is 3. We have to divide by 3. After that, we have to substitute the limits here. Now, upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit means in place of y, 1 minus x. Lower limit means in place of y, we have to substitute 0. This is constant, so let me take this outside. So we can write like this, 1 by 3 integration x equals to 0 to 1. If we put in place of 3 e to the power of 2x plus 3 into in place of y 1 minus x minus lower limit means in place of y 0. So 2x plus 3 into 0 will be 0 dx. So let me multiply this and take, okay, 1 by 3 into integration x equals to 0 to 1. Suppose if we multiply, you see here 3 ones are 3. Now 2x minus plus into minus minus 8. 2x minus 3x will be minus x minus, watch carefully, e to the power of 3 ones are 3. 2 into x, 2x plus into minus minus x is minus e to the power of 2x dx. Now let me integrate with respect to x now. Let me integrate with respect to x. So you write this 1 by 3 as it is. Now integration of e power x is e power x. So we write this e power 3 minus x. But x coefficient is minus 1. So we have to divide by minus 1. That minus will come here. Minus. Now integration of e power x is e power x e power 2x. But we are having with x coefficient 2. So we have to divide by 2. 0 to 1. Let me take minus outside. So this will become minus 1 by 3. Now we have to substitute upper limit minus lower limit. If we substitute upper limit 1, this will become 3 minus 1, 2 e power 2 minus. If you put 1, 2 ones are 2, this will become e square by 2. This is upper, sorry, plus, because we have taken minus common. So just I will write here. If you take minus common, this 2 will become plus. So let me write like this. So upper limit minus lower limit. Lower limit means in place of x we have to substitute 0. So if we keep in place of x 0, so 3 minus 0 will become 3 e power 3 minus plus, sorry. If you put 0, e power 0 is 1. This is 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2. So let we solve little. I'm writing here. See here, minus 1 by 3 into, if you take LCM, 2 into e power 2 into e square, 2 e square, 2 e square plus e square will become 3 e square by 2. Now minus into plus minus e cube minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Let we take LCM. If we take LCM, this will become 2 into e cube to e cube. So this 2 will come outside, minus 1 by 2, 3 is a 6. This will be like this, 3e square minus 2 into e cube, 2e cube minus 1. We can live here, we can solve. Okay, let me live here itself, no need to solve. So this is the answer. Now see here, next question. Evaluate double integration x square y dx dy over the first quadrant of the circle. To take the limits x and y, we have to understand this circle, over this circle. So we just know in the starting of the class we have seen the values figures. So this is the circle, but it is 7 taken given to take only the first quadrant, so we doesn't require this. So this is the first quadrant, and the next thing is, suppose this is the circle here, 0, we know this is the radius, r square is 1 means r is 1, so this value will be 1 comma 0, this distance is 1. So let me, I'm just writing one more, double integration x square y dx dy. Now let me take x in constants, so we have to take x equals to 0 to 1, x equals to 0 to x equals to 1. But whereas we have to take y in terms of x, suppose you take a line like this, you take an element dx like this, dy, sorry dx. So you see here, when you go up, you see what carefully, we are going from x-axis to the circle. Wherever you take the line, you go from x-axis to the circle. Now equation of x-axis is y equals to 0, that is y equals to 0 to y equals to circle, y equals to 0 to, so we have to take from y from this, so y square equals to 1 minus x square. You take only the positive value because we are not taking the second third quadrants, so y equals to under root of 1 minus x square. If whole circle, we have to take here plus or minus, but we are taking from y equals to 0 to y equals to 1 minus x square, we are not taking the negative part. So these are the values of y, so therefore y equals to 0 to y equals to under root of 1 minus x square. So let us start integrating. First let me write the constants. Constants we have taken x, so x equals to 0 to x equals to 1. Then we are taking y in terms of x, y equals to 0 to under root of 1 minus x square. What is the equation we are having? X square y. We are integrating first with respect to y, therefore write dy then dx. Now we have to integrate this with respect to x, y, sorry. After writing the upper limits minus lower limits, then we integrate with respect to x. So you write x as it is, x equals to 0 to 1. Now if we integrate with respect to y, this is constant now, x square is constant. We are integrating with respect to y. So integration of y will be y square by 2. So x square you write as it is. Integration of y is y square by 2. I'm writing 2 outside, y square by 2. Now you take the limits, y equals to 0 to y equals to under root of 1 minus x square. Now we integrate with respect to dy. So we have to write no dx. Now we have to substitute the upper limit minus lower limit. Take out this outside 1 by 2. Integration x equals to 0 to 1. X square into y square, y value is under root of 1 minus x square whole square. Lower limit is 0, so this will become 0. Now this square root will get cancelled, you multiply with x, 1 by 2, x equals to 0 to 1. If you multiply, square root will get cancelled. If you multiply, what will happen? X square into 1 will be x square, minus x square into x square will become x power 4 dx. Now 1 by 2 into, now let me integrate this one. Integration of x power n is x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So 2 plus 1 will be 3 by 3 plus integration, but similar like this, x power n is n plus 1 by n plus 1. So this will become 5 by 5. Now we have to write limits here, 0 to 1. Lower limit will become 0, just substitute the upper limit. So this will become 1 by 2 into upper limit is 1, 1 by 3 minus 1 by 5. Now take the LCM, 1 by 2 into LCM is 15. So you get 5 here, 3 here, 5 minus 3 is 2. So 2 will get cancelled, this is 1 by 15. Let's see the next question, double integration over the region dx dy. What is the y dx dx? What are the boundaries are given? Bounded by y square equals to 4x, x square equals to 5. 4. We already learned just in the class, starting class, this is y square equals to 4x, and this will be x square equals to 4y. So watch carefully. Given one is y square equals to 4x and there is x square equals to 4y. We have to find first the intersections here. From where to where we have to take the lower limits, upper limits. We have to solve these points. So for how to solve, let me substitute from here to here or here to here. Let me substitute x from here to here. So bring this 4 here, x equals to y square by 4. Put here x plus is y square by 4, then whole square equals to 4y. Y square whole square will be become y power 4. Y power 4 equals to 4 square 16. Bring this here, 16 4s are 64y. Bring this on the other side, this will become y power 4 minus 64y equals to 0. You take y common, this will become y cube minus 64 equals to 0. Now separate this one, y equals to 0. Bring the 61 here, y cube equals to 64. Y cube equals to 64 is nothing but 4 cube. So therefore y equals to 4. Now put in this y equals to 0, y equals to 0, x will become 0. Therefore x equals to 0 means y equals to 0. This is one point. Let me take this as origin. Another is if we put y equals to 4 here, 4 here, 4 square 16, 16 by 4 will be 4. So when x equals to 4, y is also equals to 4. Let I denote this by 1 4 comma 4. So now we got these 2 points. See here, this is origin 0 comma 0. Let this be a 4 comma 4. So first we take the limits of x. The limits of x will be from 0 to 4. So let we first take the limits of x as constant. So x varies from 0 to 4. 0 to 4. Therefore x equals to 0 is the lower limit, x equals to 4 is the upper limit. Now y, you see here, for y you take a line like this. Now we are going from here to here, vertical line. If you take a vertical line here, vertical strip here, now see here how to go. We are going from lower boundary will become this curve and upper boundary will become this curve. That means from for lower boundary we have to take y from this. So y square equals to 4x. Y equals to under root of 4x means y equals to root 4 is 2 root x. Okay, this will become the lower limit and this will become the upper limit. So this curve is, sorry, this curve is this one, no? 2 root x y equals to, and this curve is this one. From this you bring 4 here, so this will become x y equals to x square by 4. Y equals to x. I will explain once more. So this will be the lower limit and this will be the upper limit. Let's see here, because this curve is lower here and this curve is upper here. So from this we get y equals to x square by 4. We are having x square equals to 4y. Therefore y equals to x square by 4. This is the lower limit. Similarly, the y square equals to 4ax. You take out the, sorry, 4x. You take out the square, y will become a root of 4x. We can write like this, y equals to root 4 is 2. Now if you take the root from x, it will become x power 1. So this will be the upper limit. So therefore y equals to x squared by 4 to y equals to 2 into x power 1 by 2. Now how to take? Let me first take the values of x. So x we have taken in terms of constant. So I'm writing like this, x equals to 0 to x equals to 4. X equals to 0 to x equals to 4. So next step is, see here, we have to take in y. The y values are from this to this. So y equals to x square by 4 to y equals to 2 into x power half. So we have to integrate with respect to y first. So you write dy, then whole dx. Now you write x equals to 0 to 4. First we solve this one. Integration of y power 1. Integration of x power n is n plus 1 by n plus 1. So this will become y square by 2. Y square by 2. So we have to substitute this now, y equals to x square by 4 and y equals to 2 into x power half, now dx. Now we have to substitute upper limit minus lower limit. Let me take 2 outside, this is constant, 2 outside, integration 0 to 4x. Now if we keep by in place of upper limit, this will become 2 into x power half whole square upper limit, 2 into x power half upper limit minus lower limit. Lower limit will become this one, x square by 4 whole square So few steps are there. Now see here. Now what is the next step? This 2 square will become 4, and root square will get cancelled. This is 4x. So see here, I'm writing here 1 by 2 into integration 0 to 4. 2 square, 4 root square cancel, it will become x minus x square whole square will become x power 4 by 4 square will become 16 dx. So 1 by 2 into, now let me integrate this one. Once more you see 2 square 4 root square cancel x square whole square x power 4. Now if you integrate this, x will become x square by 2. So this will become 4x square by 2. Integration of x power n is x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So this will become x power 5 by 5 16s are 80. So what are the limits here? 0 to 4. 0 to 4. Okay, let I'm writing so clearly. See here, let I write here. No, see here. We have to substitute upper limit minus lower limit. We have to substitute upper limit minus lower limit. I'm substituting here. You see here. I'm continuing here. What is here? We are having 1 by 2. So equals to 1 by 2 into. If you substitute upper limit in place of x 4, you get cancel this one. 2 ones are 2 2s are. 4 square is 16. 16 2s are 32. 32 minus x power 5. X means 4. 4 power 5 by 80. If you substitute lower limit, it will become 0. So sorry, I substitute here. See here. Here 2 4 square 16. 16 2s are 32. Then x is 4. 4 power 5 by 8. Now let me solve this one. 1 by 2 into 32 minus. You see here 4 power 4 is 16 into 4 power 3 is 64. I'm writing like this: 4 square into 4 cube divided by 80. Now cancel this one. 16 ones are 16 eights are, yeah, 16 ones are 16 eights are, you will get. So 8 ones are 8 eights are 64. So 32 minus 8 will be 24. 24 by 2 will be 12. I think this is wrong. I think just we see what will happen. See here, 4 power 4 is 256. Let me do one thing. Let me take this from calcium. No problem. Without making mistakes, better to take from the calcium. You get the value. I'll just show you the value. Let me take this from the calcium. So I will write the answer from the calcium. So take this value from the calcium. You'll get 48 by 5. So let me start the next question. See here. See, I already question is written here. Watch carefully. Double integration of x plus y whole square dx by dy. For the limits, what is given here? Ellipse. So let me first write this. A plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, a plus b whole square. I expanded this one. Now see here, this is the ellipse. Let me take the constants in terms of x. Here it will be minus a, here it will be plus a. This is center, this is plus a, this is minus a. So x will be from minus a to plus a. X will be from minus a to plus a. Whereas y we have to take in terms of y, in terms of x. So this is the ellipse in the fourth quadrant to first quadrant. So we have to take the y from ellipse. From this we have to find the value of y. Bring this x on the other side, it will be minus x square by a square. You take the LCM, a square into 1, a square. Bring this b square here, b square into a square minus x square by. If you take square from here, you have to write plus or minus under root of. Root of b square a square, take out, it will be b by a under root of this. That is minus b to plus. So these are the limits. Okay. Now let me change the question. The first, let me take the y. First we write the constants. We are taking always constants in terms of x. So I am writing like this. Watch carefully. Integration x equals to minus a to a. Then y equals to minus b by a into under root of a square minus x square to y equals to plus b by a under root of a square minus x square. Here is here x square plus y square plus 2xy dx dy. First we have to integrate with respect to y, so dy. Then let me take dx. Now I will explain you. You see here, this function we have to understand this. It will take few time to understand this one. Suppose I am writing like this has even function. Suppose f of y equals to, I am writing like this because this is constant, no problem. So f of minus y equals to x square plus minus y whole square. This will be again y square. So we say that if minus f of minus y equals to plus f of y, we get the same x square plus y square, that is nothing but f of y. So if we get f of minus x equals to plus f of x, we say that this is the even function. Even function. Even function. If f of minus x equals to plus f of x, we say this is the even function. Whereas you see this, suppose I am denoting this by g of y equals to 2xy. Now you write g of minus y, it will be 2x into minus y. This will become minus, so minus 2xy. So g of minus y equals to minus f g of y. So if you get g f of minus x equals to minus f of x, this is called even odd function. Odd function. So this is the even function and this is the odd function. We are having one formula. I will explain here. See here, formula we have to use. See here, integration of minus a to a f of x dx. Its value will be 2 into integration 0 to a f of x dx if f of x is even. F of x is even. Otherwise, if it is odd, its value is 0. If f of x is odd. So that means, watch carefully. See here, this is even function, this is odd function. So odd function limits minus a to a f of x dx will become 0. So no need to write this. And this is even function, so we can write this minus a to as in 2 into integration 0 to. Now see here, I wrote the x values as it is minus a to a. Because this is even function, so we wrote the formula 2 into integration 0 to a. The xy term which caused, that is odd, so that is 0. Don't need to write that. Okay. Now let me integrate with respect to y. Take this 2 outside, 2 into integration minus a to a. Now what is left here? Integration of 0 to b by a, and let me integrate this one. Now integration of 1 here with respect to y means we don't have here y. So we must take this as 1. Integration of 1 with respect to y will be y. So this will become x square y plus. Now if you take, watch carefully, in place of y we have to keep y's cube. So integration of y power n is y power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So we have integrated with respect to y. So this we have to take 0 to b by a into under root of a square minus x square. Now we have to substitute this value here. Let me do one thing. Let me take y common, then substitute. Okay. I am first taking y common. See here, 2 into integration minus a to a. If you take y common, or else let me write like this only. Let me see afterwards. So let me substitute x square into y. So y value is b by a into under root of a square minus x square. See here, once more I will explain this one. If you substitute this value here, in place of y, this will be b by a x square into under root of a square as x square plus y cube, means we have to substitute this value here. So this will become b cube by a cube, b cube by a cube. This will become whole cube under root of a square minus x square whole cube into dx. Let first see, in place of y we substitute the value in place of, and by 3 also there. No, let me 3 right here. Okay. Now let me separate this 2. Let me separate this 2 like this. See here, this is, sorry, x square. Now see here, we can write like this, 2 into, take out this outside, this will become b by a. Let's do one thing. Let me do one thing. Watch carefully. Okay, let me do in the next step. What is left here? Integration minus a to a. This will become x square into under root of a square minus x square dx. Once more, you see here, 2 into minus a to a. I am separating this one. b by a x square into under root of a square x square dx. Again you take this will become 2b cube by 3a cube, 2b cube by 3a cube into what is left here, under root of a square minus x square whole cube dx. So we have separated this one. You write the limit here also. What is the limit here? Minus a to a. X value is minus a to a. I can see here one more step I'll change in here. I can see here this is an even function. If you keep in place of x minus x, this will become plus, this will become plus. So the same equation will come here also, here also. So for even function we know this will become 0 to a into 2. 2 to the 4. I am writing like this, 4b by a. This will become even function is 0 to a. You will get 2 here. 2 to the 4. I wrote 4. X square into under root of a square minus x square dx plus 2b cube by a cube. In the same way, bring this here, it will be 4 to integration of 0 to a. If you can write like this, a square minus x square power, this will be 3 by 2 dx. Now from here, we have to use the substitution method. This question is very lengthy. We have to use the substitution method. What is substitution method? Watch carefully. X equals to a sine theta. If you keep here, it will become cos. Then we have to use the formulas of cos. Put x equals to a sine theta. So this will become dx equals to a cos theta d theta. First thing. Second thing is we change the limits. Bring this a here. So sine theta equals to x by a. If you put x equals to 0, sine theta will be 0. Sine theta equals to 0 means lower limit theta equals to 0. This is lower limit. If you put a equals to 1, sine theta, sorry, a by a 1. So theta equals to pi by 2. So limits are changed to pi by 0 to pi by 2. Okay. So see here equals to 4b by a. Now what are the limits here? Integration 0 to pi by 2. Limits are changes to 0 to pi by 2. X is a sine theta. You are having square, so apply square here into under root of a square minus x square will become a square sine square theta into dx. Dx value is a cos theta d theta plus, let me substitute here also. So what we are having here, you see here, we are having 4b cube by a cube. So 4b cube by a cube integration 0 to pi by 2 a square minus x square. A square minus x square is a square sine square theta into dx is a cos theta d theta. A cos theta d theta. So we have to continue here now carefully. Let me make few steps. See here what we can do. If we take a square common here, it will left with 1 minus sine square theta, that will become cos square theta. A square, if you take outside, it will become a. So a into a square. A square into a square, a power 4. So you take out first outside 4b by a into a power 4 integration 0 to pi by 2. Once more I will explain you. Watch carefully. If you take out a square from the root, it will become a. A into a square. A square into a square, a power 4. Finish. Now you write sine square theta, sine square theta into, now this will become 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. Root of cos square theta is cos theta. Cos theta into cos theta, again cos square theta d theta plus plus. Now see here what is, let me solve this also. If you take a square common, a square into a will become a cube. Okay, see here again I will explain you. If you take a square common here, sorry, you see here we are, I think I wrote wrong this. You see here the power is 3 by 2. Here power is 3 by 2. So we have to write here the power 3 by 2. We have to write the power 3 by 2. So if you take a square common, square square will cancel. What will left here? A cube. A cube into a will become a power 4. So you have to take out a power 4 outside. See here I am writing here 4b cube by a cube. Once more, if you take a square common, square square get cancelled, a cube is left. A cube into a will become a power 4. Now integration of 0 to pi by 2. What is left here? Watch carefully. 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. Square square will get cancelled. Cos q into cos will become cos power 4 theta d theta. Cos power 4 theta d theta. Now see here, if you cancel this, a will keep cancel. 4a cube b. 4a cube b. This integration I will show you later. What is the method means? We have to subtract this 1. 2 minus 1 is 1 by you add this 2 plus 2 4 into again you have to take minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1 by you reduce this by 2 into pi by 2. This, if you want to understand completely, you go in class 12th definite integrations last part. Class 12th indefinite integrations last part, you can understand how to solve this. Okay, because this video is already become lengthy, so I'm just explaining shortly. This a cube will cancel. What is left here? Plus 4ab cube. Now here also, if you solve this one, you reduce this by 1. This will be 3 by 4. Again reduce by 2, 1 by 2. 3 minus 2, 1. 4 minus 2 into pi by 2. Into pi by 2. So let me take common from both. We can take 4ab, 4ab, 4ab into pi by 2. We can take from both pi by 2. We have taken common pi by 2 into 1 by 2 also we can take common, so we have taken this common, this common, this common. What is left? 1 by 4 plus we have taken this, sorry, what is left here? It is left with a square, sorry, a square by 4 plus here left with the b square. We have taken note, this will become 3 by 4. So last step, 2 2s are 4, 4 4 will get cancelled. This 4 if you take outside, it will be ab by 4, ab by 4 pi, ab by 4 pi. What is left here? A square plus 3b square. You see here we done a little mistake here. You see here we left this 3 here, so let me write 3 here. We left a mistake. Okay, so 3 here. Again we have to write 3 here also. So again we have to write 3 here also, 3 here also, 3 here also. This 3 will get cancelled. We'll have this a square plus b square. Little mistake, you change that. So this answer will be ab by 4, pi ab by 4 into a square plus b square. So inshallah we are going to continue in the next class. Inshallah, I request you to like, subscribe and share my channel. Inshallah we are going to continue in the next class.